My name is Jill.
And I am Lindsay.
And we're gonna do a video that, like, I don't know why I'm excited to do. It's just like a get to know us tag. And we didn't get the questions like off the internet or anything like that. We like made the questions because we wanted to talk about stuff that we wanted to tell you guys.
And we feel like we've made a lot of videos, but you guys don't really know like those little things about us. So we thought it'd be a good idea to like talk about those little things that like
make us us.
Yeah.
Because we're sharing our lives with you, but you don't really know what goes on in our lives. So we're gonna share that with you today. And we hope we're not boring.
We're boring.
I'm boring. She's not boring.
I didn't have enough coffee to be not boring today, but it's okay.
More coffee?
I mean, yes, but after.
So we're just gonna hop right into it. We have some like really boring generic questions in here, but I also tried to put some in that would like, so we could tell a story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the first one is, when are our birthdays and how old are we? I'm 19 and my birthday is December 17th.
I am 21 and my birthday, you're 19? Why did I think you were 18? That's so bad. Okay. So I'm 21 and my birthday is October 17th and our birthdays are both on 17th.
Which is funny because 17 has been my family's like lucky number, and it was my lucky, I was like the lucky baby because I was born on the 17th, and I'm your 17th.
Oh yeah, she's this, now they know that I'm, but anyway.
Cut that out. I just thought it was funny when you told me. I was like, oh my god.
I know, I remember you brought that up to me later. You were like, so I'm the 17th person you had sex with? And I was like, well, yeah. And you were like, and I was like, oh!
And like Hannah said it by the fire, and I was like, oh my god, that's her number, And she was probably like, this bitch is excited. Alright, this one's very important. This is actually a question that you asked me the first day we ever spoke.
Okay.
What are your top 5 favorite bands?
Top 5? Okay.
That's exactly what you asked me.
Alright, you go.
Alright, so
I want to see if they're the same as you told me when we first met.
All Time Low is my number 1, always and forever will be. And then the rest of them are out of order. As It Is, Mayday Parade, State Champs, and Neck Deep.
Okay. I am so bad at this question because it changes all the time. Like, it used to be The Story So Far was my favorite band, but like their new album, like, it's not too hot, so
yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, and I'm like
Turnover had a baby with them.
Also, like, I've changed and I'm not as much into them. Like, I don't know. So, but anyway, I would say it's The Story So Far. I don't listen to them anymore though. So,
but I don't listen to All Time Low like as much as I used to. But they will always have my like number 1 band.
So The Story So Far, Neck Deep, Knucklepuck, This Wild Life, and oh, Mayday Parade. Yeah.
I'm surprised State Champs wasn't in there.
Oh, State Champs! Oh my god, there's so many! I don't know!
I mean, there's a lot of other bands that I really like too. Like, Movements is amazing. Knucklepuck's good. The Story So Far definitely is in there somewhere. I just don't know where. Yeah, we should do a whole video about our music preferences. We should.
I think it's really cool that we bonded over music so much. Like, that was the first thing that me and her bonded over, and it's really cool because we listen to bands that like nobody listens to, and like nobody. Like, I'm sure you guys haven't even heard of any of those bands we just said, and it's because they're not very popular, but we like both listened to them, and it was really cool. And music is a big part of both of our lives. Yeah. So it was really awesome that we were able to bond over that.
And I like when we play like I'll like put on like my weird playlists in a car, and there'll be like these weird songs that
from like forever ago, right? Yeah. And then we'll sing along to them.
And we've never listened to them together before, and it's just funny.
It's really cool.
What is your most embarrassing moment? Birth until now.
What's yours?
I don't know. I need you to go first.
I don't exactly know. Like, that's hard to gauge. I've had a lot of like embarrassing moments, but like this one's a funny story, so I'm gonna go with this. Oh god. Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of a menstrual cup, but it's something that you put inside of you, and it, instead of like absorbing like a tampon, it collects. Okay, we won't get into more detail than that. So I was in college at the time. I was on my period, and I went to the bathroom, and I needed to empty said cup. And so I took it out and accidentally spilled it everywhere, all over my shoes, all over the place. I was already really crampy and emotional, so like it was like the worst thing that ever happened. And then my friend came in. I was really close with her, so it was okay. I was like, oh my god, like this just happened, and she was like helping me like clean it off my shoes, and we were over by the sink, right? And then this girl comes into the bathroom and goes, there's so many stalls, and she goes into the stall. Hold on, I need a minute. Okay, so she goes into the stall where the pool of blood is, and she steps in it, and she got it all over her shoes, and she was like, oh, and she was making all these weird noises. And then she didn't say anything to us and she left, and then I went home and I didn't go to school that day. Like, I didn't go to class.
I can't even come up with an embarrassing moment. I just remember awkward phases.
Maybe you just never had an embarrassing moment.
Oh, I mean, this wasn't that bad, but it was pretty bad. So I was playing hockey. It was like, if any of you guys have ever seen a hockey game, like a high school hockey game or something, you know, you go out for warm-ups, you go to your sides of the ice, you're like skating around, doing your warm-up drills, whatever. For like the first time in like ever, I had a bunch of friends come to my game, and it was like the most amazing thing. And I was like, oh yeah, like trying to like be all cool, you know, whatever. And I literally like went to go just spin around to talk because someone had called my name. One of my line mates had called my name. So I literally just spun around. Very simple. I've been skating since I was 4, so I know what I'm doing. And I like, for what I guess I just caught an edge or whatever, and I fell like backwards and put my entire body in the air and just while I was right in front of my friends, and I like waved at them, and then someone called my name and I was just like and I did not want to get up. I scooted towards the boards and I just didn't get up. I just laid there, and my coach was like, Spencer, what the f you doing? And I was like, I'm sorry.
Okay, moving on.
What is your favorite memory with each other?
That's hard. I feel like there's a lot, but it's all like little things. But you know, we never got married or like any like thing like that. So I don't know. It's probably like, oh, I know. It was when we were at my cabin and we were sitting on the swing on the porch, and you were playing our song and we were like singing together, even though I suck at singing. But yeah, and it was really cute.
Mine is also at your cabin, but it wasn't that trip. It was the October trip. When the night that we first got there, when we got there, and we went outside, not on the porch, we went outside to your car, and Casey was out there, and she was just looking up. Casey's my best friend, and she came up with us, and that was awesome because I had like 2 people I loved the most there, and it was great. It was the best thing in the world. And she was like looking up at the sky because her cabin's in the middle of the woods, and it was nighttime, and it was just like so beautiful.
It's up north, so there's no light pollution, so you can see, literally you can see the Milky Way.
And she was just out there staring up at the sky, and I went out there, and she was sitting on the roof of her, or the hood of her car, and I like sat down next to her, and like none of us said anything for like a really long time, and we're all just staring at the sky, and it was really like nice, and I liked it. That was my favorite memory. What is your biggest regret in life? Dating me.
No. Am I going first?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that, well, okay, so here's my thing is I don't really regret things in life because like everything that happens like led me to where I am now, and I love my life right now. The thing that I'm going to say is my biggest regret, I'm still glad happened, because if it didn't, I probably wouldn't even know you.
No, that's the same thing for me.
But probably the biggest mistake I've ever made and like the worst thing I've ever done was in our last video when I talked about how I lost my virginity. It was a horrible situation, and I like messed up really badly, and I ruined a lot of friendships, and I definitely think that that is my biggest regret.
My biggest regret, same thing as her. It happened, and I'm glad that it did happen because it definitely made me a better person because of the things that happened after it, and it definitely brought me to like, I 110% would not have known.
I'm confused on which part you regret.
I'm getting there.
I don't know where this...
I'm getting there.
Babe, I feel like this is too...
Alright, just cut it out. So I was really good at soccer, and I had a lot of like scholarship opportunities, and I like got a D1 scholarship, and I absolutely blew it, and I like got into like bad things and ended up quitting soccer altogether, and my life would be so different. I would have played in college, I would have been on the national team because I had a seat on it, and I just decided to throw it all away. I'm happy I did, but I'm not happy I did.
Yeah, I regret not continuing my sports a lot too.
I went on a rant, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was like zoning out, and I was like, oh my god, they're gonna
I'm sorry I ranted.
No, it's okay.
What's your life goal?
I used to like have so many life goals. Like I wanted to join the Peace Corps, I wanted to travel the world and help people.
Yeah.
I used to have all kinds of things like that I wanted to do, but now like I feel like my only life goal is to have kids, because like I really, really want kids.
I guess my life goal...
Well, also like to be, right now I guess, like, sorry, I didn't mean
That's
to.
okay.
Right now, I guess my life goal is to like make a career out of YouTube, because that's what I really want to do.
I want to have a family with you at some point, of course. I guess like perfect scenario would be that I get my personal training certificate, which I'm studying for. I want to start an online like coaching website. That would be like what I would love to do, and then have YouTube as like our main job. But I think no matter what, no matter how, we could get like more successful than Shane Dawson.
Not happening.
I know, and I think I would still definitely want to have like a couple of clients that I'm training, because that's like definitely my passion. Pet peeves.
Well, I have a lot. I hate people. I hate everything that people do. I'm OCD as So, I would say my biggest pet peeve is when people lie to me, because I always know when people are lying to me, like, you don't lie to me. Especially when it's like little things and it's like, come on.
This is why she's gonna be a great mom.
Yeah, oh my god. I'm like, I literally was put on this planet to mom. But anyway, so yeah, I hate when people lie, and I really, really hate when people do things for attention. I get that everyone does it, and I even do it, but it's like when you're doing it all the time, like in little ways where you like say things for attention and, you know, just ugh.
I don't like when people sing a different song when there's a song playing.
What?
Like if I have something on the radio and you're like singing another song, or if I'm playing guitar and I'm not singing the words but you're singing another song.
I did that too the other day.
I don't know why, it makes me just so angry. I don't like it. And what, this is just a weird thing, but I guess this is perfect definition of a pet peeve. When I'm doing something like cooking, or like I'm like doing something that makes like a mess kind of, I have to put things away and get them as I need them, not take everything out and like make a huge mess and then do what I'm doing and then clean it after, which is exactly how you are, and I hate it.
I'm working on it though. I realize that your way is better, and I'm working towards doing things that way.
So like anytime we're cooking, I'm like putting things away while she's doing stuff and like cleaning stuff, because it just bothers me that there is a mess there.
No,
and
I'm starting to get that way.
And she always cleans her mess. Like it's not like she ever leaves it there, it's just that it bothers me while it's there, because then it's just so much more cleanup, it feels like, when I could just get it all done while we're doing it.
No, I get that. I get that. I agree.
What skill would you like to master?
I would like to learn how to play guitar really well, like you do.
I want to learn music theory. I feel like teaching yourself an instrument is the easy part. I taught myself guitar and I can't read a single note. What do you hope your last words would be?
I literally have no opinion on this. Like, I guess I'm not even gonna try to be funny about this or anything. I feel like I just want to like say I love you to you. I don't know what else to say.
I want mine to be something like snarky and
yeah,
sarcastic.
see, I wouldn't care about that.
I don't even know what my last words would be, but I know they're gonna be good. Like if I know that I'm about to go, I have faith in myself that I will come up with something very sarcastic and snarky and perfect. Oh. And I want it put on my headstone.
Okay.
It's gonna be gold, it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
I can tell. I don't know what though.
Aren't we cremating you?
Yeah, I want to get cremated.
Okay. Anyway, because you won't have a headstone.
Oh.
I'll just say your last words as I'm sprinkling you around the planet. Please don't die before me.
I feel like I'm definitely not gonna outlive you.
Please.
And I don't want to. Favorite hobbies or pastimes?
Right now, like, they change a lot. Like, I definitely used to like dancing and stuff, and I definitely like going to the gym right now. And I also really like, what are you doing? Stop. My biggest hobby right now is probably like, I got really into zero waste, and I'm like obsessed with like making my own stuff, like all my own products and blah blah blah. Yeah,
mine is playing guitar and fitness, so like working out, and I'm like always like on my phone like learning new things about like working out and how to like
improve,
get stronger, and like
get swole.
Yeah, get swole. I feel like that's probably my biggest hobby. It's definitely like consumed my life. What's the hardest lesson you've had to learn?
Don't f your best friend's boyfriend. This is a reoccurring theme.
Mine's definitely that no one can do things for you, like mentally.
No, yeah,
nothing can.
That's not my real one. But anyway, sorry.
go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I think it was kind of what you were just about to say, but just that like you need to take care of yourself. Like, I always like thought like I would like go out of my way to do all these things for other people, and I would like forget to take care of myself, and like I guess part of me expected someone would help me, or like I don't know, but like I thought that it was feasible to like do everything for everybody and still be happy, but it's not. And I realized that I have to do those little things to keep myself happy and keep myself healthy, and like that I'll do all those things for myself and care for myself so that I can care for other people.
She's trying to drive that point home with me. It hasn't worked yet.
Well, because when I was your age, I was the same way, and I've realized now.
When I was your age, back in the day,
well,
all 2 years ago.
I feel like between 19 and 21, it's like a big change. So anyway.
Anyways, mine's definitely that like anything you want to do, or mostly like mental stuff, you have to do it. You can't.
That's
like,
a good one.
And it's not that like I was too lazy and wanted someone else to like when I was going through like a really hard time, I wanted someone else to fix it. Like, it's not like I was too lazy to try and actively fix it on my own. It was just that like
you expected somebody to.
No, it was more that like I wanted someone to.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to have to do it. Like, I wanted I don't know how to put this, because like it does sound like I was just being too lazy to do it. I just like wanted someone else to. Anytime I'm like dealing with like, even if it's something as simple as like a long shift at work that you don't want to deal with, like you have to do it. You have to get yourself through it. Like, you can't.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I still get this thing where I think that my mom can fix anything.
Oh, my mom
Like,
can fix anything.
Yeah.
I feel like you can fix anything. My toe got stung at a beach. I got stung by a bee, and I screamed her name like she was my mom.
Yeah, she was like, babe! Yeah, like that.
It wasn't like that.
Yes, it was.
It was cuter. If you could talk to your past self, what would you say? Don't f your best friend's boyfriend.
No. I don't know. My dog is freaking out. I don't know. You go first.
I would definitely say, I'd be like, look, things difficult in your head right now, but I promise you're just gay. And that everything's fine, and you're gonna get out of high school, and like you're gonna actually have friends, and everything's gonna be chill. Like, just like calm down.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, it would just be calm down. That's all I would say. If I could like talk to my past self, I would just like grab my face and be like, calm down and put the Snickers bar away. That would be it.
I think that, yeah, I would just tell myself that high school's not everything. You know, there's so much more to life than what you're experiencing right now, and yeah, that kind of stuff.
Last question, because this video is getting long. What do you hope people think of when they think of you?
That's a hard one. I don't know if this is going to sound snarky or like self-conceited. Is that a word? I hope that people meet me and they want to be more like me. They like get something from me and they're like, oh, like I want to think of things that way, or I want to not at all in like a pretty way, not like I want to be her, I want to look like her. I don't mean like that. I want to be someone that people look up to and someone that people meet and they want to, you know, be more like.
I think you really are, though. That was one of my first impressions of you. When I really got to know you, my first impression of you was, wow, she's nuts.
You thought I was nuts? I am.
I guess I kind of hope people think I'm funny.
You are.
Because I definitely...
You're very funny. That's like one thing I don't have. You are very funny.
I hope people just think I'm like a genuine person. Like I like try to be like very nice and caring and like not like fake.
Yeah.
And I hope that I come across that way, and I hope that people are like, oh, like they're like just like a real person.
Yeah,
and
that's
they're not
definitely
trying
how
to be
you come
anything that they're not.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that was the video. We hope you guys learned a little bit about us. We like sharing all of our stories with you. Please remember to like and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications. It's that little bell next to the subscribe button. You guys can get notified every time we post a new video. Wednesdays and Saturdays are our posting schedules. Leave a comment down below on what your guys' top 5 favorite bands are, because we love to know.
I want to hear people's favorite bands.
Yeah, maybe we can bond over some music and stuff, go to Warped Tour together, you know?
Oh, yes.
Please follow our Snapchats and our Instagram. They are in the description box down below. Follow our Snapchat. Seriously, we love to talk to you guys on there, and it's a really great platform to just talk to you on. It's a lot easier than DMing on Instagram, and a lot easier than anything else.
Yeah.
So follow us on that. All right, thanks guys for watching.
Bye.